My colleagues across the aisle are quick to judge the actions of this president in the early days of his administration. But I didn't hear any loud voices from across the aisle when President Biden, who was clearly experiencing severe cognitive decline, ran this country. I don't even know who was running the country. I don't know who was making the decisions. I don't know how those decisions were being formed and who was signing the executive orders he was engaging in. So it's just very rich that I'm hearing all of these concerns about President Trump's efforts to negotiate peace in Ukraine and the manner in which he's going about it. And I hate it, but I think I have to set the record straight, because President Trump and his team went to Munich to the security conference just weeks ago, and they were engaged in diplomacy. They were trying to create an opportunity for the United States to have a financial and economic interest in the future of Ukraine. And that was through a minerals deal. The U.S. has a strategic interest in having a long-term supply chain for rare earth minerals. And so President Trump said, we can get on board with this. Let's do this. It might not be the NATO membership that they want, but it's a close second. And so your concern is related to those conversations, because Zelensky originally said, yes, let's do it. That sounds like a good deal. And then within 24 hours, he backtracked. He did a 180. And he actually started disparaging President Trump. And he was disparaging the administration. So, yeah, President Trump said some things and tried to create pressure to then bring Zelensky back to the table. Whoa, guess what? Guess who's on the way to Washington to sign the minerals deal? So I get it that my colleagues across the aisle want to throw stones at everything that President Trump does. My favorite was when President Trump was engaging with Canada and Mexico, and the Democrats didn't even have time to throw stones at his attempt to bring them to the table to secure their side of the border, because it only took them 4 or 5 hours to come to the table. The articles hadn't even gone to print yet. So, look, President Trump is going to negotiate peace in Ukraine. He's going to bring all of our hostages home in Gaza, and he has deserved the leeway.